Hello and welcome back to Cat President. We're on the next chapter. We've been confundeled. Confundeled? Undermined. Vice President Fluffy McSnuggles completely dominated the newsfield after that. Pretty much everyone had something to say about her. When I checked online, her name was everywhere. Why Vice President Fluffy is my favourite candidate and why I'm voting for her, even if she doesn't enter the race. Did you see the way she handled herself at the UN this year? Presidential material all the way. I'm going to name my kids after her. 400,000 messages about her. Wait, now it's 450, 100,000 billion trillion blah blah blah. This is depressing. Let's see if anyone is saying anything about DJ Nibbles. Why Vice President Fluffy is going to destroy DJ Nibbles in the election. DJ Nibbles needs to drop out now. DJ Nibbles not actually good of a DJ. DJ Nibbles, former campaign manager, speaks out. DJ Nibbles spelled backwards is Selbin JD. Well, great.
Hey, see any good articles about me?
No, not really. All the news is about Fluffy McSnuggles.
Did she finally announce her candidacy?
Seems like she's getting close. She's visiting New Clawshire on Tuesday, arriving shortly before the event.
Well, this will be a Super Tuesday for my campaign. What are my supporters up to?
They, When I searched for DJ Nibbles supporters, the top story was right at DJ Nibbles campaign party, not a very positive looking headline.
Uh-oh, what?
It looks like some of your supporters started a riot.
What?
Let's see. The New Clawshire for DJ Nibbles group has been meeting monthly for the past year working to get the candidates elected. As the New Clawshire primaries draw closer, they've upgraded to twice weekly meetings and extensive door-to-door campaigning.
I love those people.
The group has more than doubled in size, promoting them to switch their meeting location from a burger joint to a much larger pizza place. Little did they know the New Clawshire for Thunderpool group had been booked in the same space.
I think I see where this is going.
Arguments immediately broke out over who deserved a spot and who was going to win the campaign. Tension rose and the breaking point occurred when the group leaders saw an unrelated third party wearing a Fluffy McSnuggles My Hero shirt. A riotous brawl immediately broke out. It was a cat fight for the ages. People threw t-shirts and flyers at each other and one cat covered from head to toe in bumper stickers and the police had to be called in order to clear the area. By the time everything was cleared up, there were 9 hospitalizations, 42 minor injuries, 2 buckets of pizza sauce unaccounted for. The owner of the restaurant expects both groups to pay the charges and damages. But what damage will this do to DJ Nibbles' campaign? Thunderpaw has already spoken out aggressively against the incident, saying those losers had it coming to them. DJ Nibbles could not be reached for comment. That's the entire article. Kind of harsh.
This is terrible. If my supporters are causing trouble, people will be less likely to vote for me.
I think we should blame the Thunderpaw supporters. They're just as rude and aggressive as he is. Trump. Meanwhile,
Vice President Fluffy comes out smelling of roses because none of her supporters were involved in the mess. Oh, jeez.
Hey, maybe this story won't make the national circuit.
Are you kidding? It's violent, sensational, makes political candidates look bad. There's no way the networks will avoid the story. Guess I better start with the damage control.
I'm sorry, DJ Nibbles. I know you didn't want this.
True. I didn't want this, but to be honest, I can't really blame them. If a bunch of Thunderpaw supporters got all up my face, I'd want to hit them too. That's why I have security guards get rid of the protesters at all my events. Hey, maybe that's what I should do. I could scratch Thunderpaw at the next debate and make me look more powerful than him.
No! You promised you wouldn't do something unexpected unless the other candidates are also doing it.
I know. I need to be boring and responsible, Blaze.
You're cute when you're complaining like that.
I am? Maybe I should complain more often.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You're right. It's not. And Lauren, I think you're cute when you giggle.
Really? Aw, thanks. Am I blushing? I'm totally blushing right now. Jeez, this is embarrassing. I quickly turned away and went to work. trying to smooch out the riot situation. Smooth out the riot situation. The leaders of New Clawshire for DJ Nibbles were more than willing to help. They agreed to take all the blame and pay for the damages. Not much of interest happened after that. DJ Nibbles campaigned as usual and he drew larger crowds than before. But it didn't seem to matter. Everyone was interested in the vice president. Even at Tuesday debate. Hello and welcome to the Sharp Scholar debate, live in New Clawshire. We have our top 3 candidates here tonight. First is the winner, Meowers Primary Vanderpool. I'm going to be president and you're going to like it. Oh, you naughty people. Next in third place, candidate DJ Nibbles.
I'm glad to be here. I can share all my thoughts with everyone.
Finally, we have an empty podium. Empty podium, ...
What is the empty podium for?
In case Fluffy decides to join the debate, she is after all the most popular candidate right now.
Fluffy!
Fluffy! Fluffy! The first question is for DJ Nibbles. We know that Fluffy McSnuggles is probably going to continue a wildly successful strategies that resulted in the Middle East. Peace agreement. What would you do to foster international cooperation?
That's quite a question. First of all, I would...
He doesn't know anything about foreign policy. Now me, on the other hand, I am on the first name basis with the president of Burzara. Nice guy. He's some weird ideas, but he's nice. But if he tries to cause problems with other country, he'll be hearing directly from me.
Hey, that's not what I...
And another thing, we need to secure our borders with an invisible fence as the cheapest, most humane way to make sure nobody gets across without permission.
Grr. If you cared about permission, you'd wait for permission to speak instead of interrupting me all the time.
I'm interrupting. I'm Vice Bowling candidate here. You shouldn't even be here tonight, kid. Fluffy's podium, your response. Taking the high road, but staying out of the argument. I like your style. Fluffy, Fluffy. Oh my god, there's not even a cat there. What is this? What is this bullshit? The rest of the debate went like that. Thunderpool kept interrupting DJ Nibbles, and DJ Nibbles was getting frustrated, and maybe that's where Thunderpool, that was the strategy of Thunderpool. He wanted to go DJ Nibbles into shouting and screaming or doing something foolish to make him look bad. About halfway through, they started taking audience questions. Now that we're halfway through, Fluffy McSnuggles, you're welcome to join us at any time. We're going to open up with questions from the audience, because airing on the screen opinions from complete strangers is always a good idea. Yes, sir, you with the shirt, please stand forward. Yeah. The question is for, like, the cats. Do you like catnip? All cats like catnip. Really? And have some. The person threw a bag of catnip on the stage. Thunderpool's eyes bulged out. He started batting the catnip and rolling around. Yeah, I love the catnip. DJ Nibbles stood frozen on stage. I immediately remembered his promise not to do anything unexpected unless the other candidates were doing it. But does that mean he would sniff the catnip?
Yum!
DJ Nibbles dived at the catnip and rubbed his face in it. Then he ran all around the stage in circles, screeching loudly. You fool! Don't you know you can't give catnip to kittens? Whoops, sorry, DJ Nibbles. I lose rolling everywhere. We're gonna take a commercial break and see if we can calm down the candidates. More! On top of old Smokey all covered in snow, I lost my true lover for campaigning too slow.
Where's my mummy?
We finally meet the fearsome Fluffy McSnuggles in Chapter 9.
Ow, my head.
Does your head hurt? I'm not surprised. You went on a wild binge last night.
I don't remember any of it. Was it that bad?
You tried to convince me to get matching tattoos on our butts.
Sounds like it was a fad.
Thunderpaw was in a pretty bad shape too. He kept trying to get the crowd at the debate to throw him around like a beach ball.
I bet you're really mad at me, huh?
Not really. I've learned to see your antics as enduring. After that, you're just a kitten. It's kind of cute.
You're just being nice. I bet the photos don't think it's cute for a candidate to go out on catnip.
Well, you should take a look at the results yourself. I gave him a copy of the latest polling information from New Catshire. As you'd expect, both DJ Nibbles and Thunderpaw took a hit from typical words, and their numbers were down. But Thunderpaw's numbers had gone down by almost 4 times as much as DJ Nibbles.
I'm not pulling ahead of Thunderpaw?
Yes, you're the highest ranking candidate aside from Vice President Fluffy McSnuggles.
This is amazing, but I don't understand why. Why is that Thunderpaw took a much larger dive than I did?
Maybe because he's older, so you should have known better. Or because he was the first one to start sniffing catnip. Does it matter? The point is, you're now set to win New Clawshire.
If the Vice President stays out of the race.
Do you honestly think the Vice President will enter the race 2 days before the second primary? That's ridiculous. That's... Did somebody say Vice President Fluffy McSnuggles?
It's her!
Hello, Donna June Nibbles. It's great to finally meet you. I'm Fluffy McSnuggles, but I'm betting you already knew that.
My name isn't Donna Jean Nibbles.
Well, it should be. I think everyone should have cool nicknames like Donna Jean. Wasn't that a song, Donna Jean? I love you so, Donna Jean. Don't bop me on that nose.
What can I do for you, Madame Vice President?
So polite. You should be my chew toy. No, I came here to talk about the debate last night. Did you know I got over 50% of the vote? And I wasn't even there. I'm so good at debating stuff. Anywho, I saw the way you and Thunderpaw were playing on stage with catnip instead of debating the issues. And while I think that's an excellent commentary on the state of modern politics, I have to say it's a little disconcerting.
I was just telling my campaign manager here that I never behave like that again.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm the one who's not a cat. Charmed? But that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm trying to ask is why you didn't share the catnip with the crowd. That was very rude of you. Humans sometimes have a reaction to catnip, you know. It's true. Why, one time, me and a German Rex were prowling around the city of Berlin, looking for nip to use, when these humans robbed the store, stole every last thing of catnip and my government ID. I wasn't able to get back to the White House for 3 weeks. Can you believe the security guards? We're sorry, ma'am, but we're not sure if you're the vice president or a impersonator from a late-time TV show. Just because I get married on a late-time TV show, it doesn't mean I'm married to one, if you know what I mean. I don't know what you mean. Neither do I, half the time. We have that in common.
I hate to be rude here, but...
Then don't be rude. Sheesh, I know the rumors. Fluffy McSnuggles is secretly crazy. Fluffy McSnuggles says weird things. She can't be the president because she doesn't know how to spell potato. Yep. Mean rumors have dodged me our entire political career. If you'll pardon my expression, do you know how I managed to rise above them? You apologise for your behaviour and made a sincere effort to improve? Politics don't work like that. No, whenever I said something stupid, which is surprisingly often, since I don't have much of a filter, I get in trouble with a distraction. Get out of trouble with distractions.
Distraction?
I'm best friends with about 20 celebrities in Clollywood. There's always a willing distract in the press. Nobody pays attention to what the vice president says when there's a huge Clollywood scandal. Wait, you're saying celebrity scandals are made up to distract the public? Duh! Why do you think the media focuses on celebrity gossip over international politics? It's not because the one is more important than the other, I can tell you that. But that's dishonest. Not really. I don't tell the reporters what to focus on, I just give them a more interesting story to take their minds off of me. And that's what you've got to do here, DJ Nibbles. You need a different story, something more interesting than a catnip binge.
What do you suggest?
A topic that's near and dear to my heart, vice presidents. You need to select a vice president candidate, someone that the media loves and will go gaga over.
Someone like you?
Oh, please. I'm sick and tired of being VP. I just want to retire at this point. Now I was thinking of the person who polls better than I do.
You can't mean him. I know it's a little early in the race, but I couldn't wait any longer. I just had to share my vice president pick with all of you. Everyone, please welcome the empty podium.
I'm honored to be your VP.
And you're honor us by joining this campaign. Isn't that right, Fluffy McSnuggles?
Yes, I know a lot about vice presidents after all. I am one, and I'd say you're chosen a real winner here. I may applaud your bold effort. Very few people would want to work with one of their former debate rivals.
That just goes to show that I'm above petty politics. My main goal is to do what's best for the country.
I pledge to do my best to make the campaign a success. Yay, empty podium! You are the best. That was the turning point in the campaign. By teaming up with the most popular debater in New Clawshire, as well as getting an endorsement from the Vice President herself, DJ Nibbles shot to the top of the standings. He won the primary with 67 of the vote.
We won! We won! We're so far ahead, no one can stop us now.
I can't believe it! This campaign is going to be a success! You'll be picked as Sharp Claw candidate in general election for sure!
I know! We should celebrate. What do you want to do?
I was hoping to have a private event, just the two of us together, no one else.
Like a date?
Something like that. Oh, I'm blushing. This is so embarrassing.
Yes, I'd love to spend some private time with you. I feel like we spent so much time focused on the campaign and we've forgotten to focus on spending time with each other.
Me too. You're more than just a candidate to me, DJ Nibbles. You're a friend. A good friend.
And you're my support. You've been there to help me through all the rough times this campaign has had. From Crusher and zombie voters to the Vice President and the empty podium. You've been there all the way through it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now let's get some food. Yeah!
I smiled as DJ Nibbles rushed out the play area. Still as energetic as always. He was such a cute kitten. Little did I know our date would be interrupted with some terrible news. Thank you everyone for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, please comment below and subscribe as always. Thank you and see you again.